Walmart termination and Walmart suspension come with signs. Use this checklist to ensure you don't get terminated or suspended on Walmart. And you can see sellers get suspended all the time, even terminated on Walmart. Here's a 7-day suspension, right? Where a lead reached out to us and was like, hey, we got this 7-day suspension. I'm like, it's like they put you in timeout. Of course, we got them reinstated, right? But obviously, you don't want to get suspended or terminated in the first place, right? So what you can do is have a checklist where you can look for the signs that you're about to get suspended and resolve those issues as quickly as humanly possible. It's that simple at the end of the day. And the first thing is to review all listing statuses, right? So this is the basics. We're going over the basics, and I'm just going through each section that you're going to be going through on a daily basis. You should have a team member going through this on a daily basis, or you should be, especially on weekends. That's when bad things happen, when you take a break, right? So we got the catalog. Go to the catalog in Walmart, right? And you're just going to look at all the seller statuses. You're actually going to manually click. Don't believe this number that says there's one unpublished. You're going to manually click on the unpublished, because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 unpublished. It only says there's one. And this is one way to get suspended or even terminated, is having too many unpublished listings. It will notify Walmart, and it'll have this like AI, and they're going to reach out to you, or they'll just suspend you. So you don't want that, even with unpublished listings. Yes. So click on that, resolve them as quickly as humanly possible. Any errors, click on that and resolve it as humanly possible. Not super difficult, but you'll be surprised on how many people don't do that or didn't know that, which is fine. Now there's a special unpublished tab in Walmart that, again, a lot of sellers don't know about. So when a listing is unpublished or there's any type of error, you're going to go to the unpublished items tab right here. And this is a special tab that almost nobody knows about. So it says 134 unpublished items, 208 million unpublished value, right? I don't know where they're getting these numbers, but it's going to show you all of the unpublished listings here: trust and safety, policy and compliance issues, listing issues. You can go over here and click fix items, and then you can appeal it directly on Walmart here. That way you can show Walmart you're being proactive. Now, that's not going to solve the issue. You do need to open up like 10 cases with Walmart to solve an issue, but you need to do that step as well. So right when there's an unpublished tab, start attacking that. There's also a performance section. You should know this by now. Just go to the performance. Make sure your performance metrics are good, right? This is, again, a super easy way to get suspended, is if you like ship it out late or something happens, just switch to WFS. That'll solve that issue. Walmart emails. So this kind of sucks, but going into the Walmart email section. So they don't actually notify you, there's not like a performance notification as of right now on Walmart section. So they'll email you. And if you're not monitoring your email, you won't see these important emails that are coming in. Sometimes they say, hey, answer this email or we're going to suspend you. And if you don't see it or it goes to spam, you will get suspended on Walmart. So you need to check your emails. You need to check your spam every day. So that way these things don't happen. Because sometimes they send you like warnings. And a lot of sellers are like, no, they're not. Yes, they are. I promise you they are. But they only send them via email. I don't know why. All the listing errors. This is kind of, again, redundant. But back to catalog, just go through that error section. Click on errors this time. And now we're going to go to customer service messages. Again, super important because you need to make the customers happy. If a customer complains and says, they could complain to Walmart and say you're like a bad person, or your product exploded, or you sent them a fake item. They could say anything. And if usually Walmart lets you have a chance to respond first. If you're not responding in time, if you're not making the customers happy, right, then there's a chance they'll complain to Walmart. And we even had somebody come to us and they said that their an actual customer went to like a Walmart executive or like they went in the branch and complained, and then they got suspended. So yes, they can. And it was all over like a $20 refund. So be on top of these messages because the customers have a lot of power if they, do the due diligence, and some customers will. Make sure you're reviewing ads. If you're running any Walmart ads, just double check it. Go to advertising.walmart.com. Make sure you're not like overspending, right? So we spent 200, made 1,000, not too bad. But you want to just make sure that like you don't log in. You're like, oh shoot, we spent $5,000 in the last week. What happened? Just an extra precaution. Nothing really happens on ads. Next is your activity feed. This is something that's been happening lately. And what we've seen is Walmart or some type of automated platform in Walmart goes to your activity feed and then submits feeds, right? So you'll see a feed ID where it like messes up your listing or it like changes your brand name, and then it's called circumvention. And then it like ruins your whole brand, and then you could get suspended. So just checking. This one's doesn't happen as often, but it can happen. So just make sure that there's no errors in your feed ID. I think that's going to be the main thing here. Just double check, because I don't want you to go through everything in the feed ID. But what we do is just kind of double check. And is there any errors? Is everything good with the feed? But as long as you're checking everything else, you should be good to go. Last but not least is just reviewing your payments tab. We've seen this again for actually a new client. We went to their payments tab. Their sales were going great. Everything was good. I went to their payments tab and it says suspended. They didn't get an email. It just their payments tab right over here. If you go to their payments tab, it said payments suspended. We're like, what? Is their account suspended? Nope, account's not suspended, but payments are suspended. So obviously we got super proactive and we're just rushing Walmart, and we're like full plan of action, full everything just to get on top of it. And then they ended up getting their payments reinstated. It was just the payments. So the payments team was auditing their account, I guess because sales like increased so quickly, but they didn't get any returns. They didn't have any negative reviews. So I was like, what are you guys looking for? Like, here's everything. There's no returns. There's 5-star reviews. It was just like a crazy situation. But it got resolved in 7 days because we were just on top of it. So being on top of this stuff, just like I mentioned, is going to help you in the long run, because right now, Walmart is so touchy that if you increase your price too high, they will suspend you. If your price is too high, I don't even know how you determine that. Well, Walmart determines it by looking at Amazon, but you just need to be on top of these things nowadays, because nothing is relaxing anymore. There's new policies every day, and this is pretty much the base. If you're doing good and you don't follow these basics, you will get suspended on Walmart. They make it very easy. It's almost like they enjoy suspending you if you're not monitoring it properly, right? But that's it for today's video. What should I cover next on Walmart? Drop your questions and ideas below. Learn something new, drop a like. If you're a Walmart seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel, because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Walmart journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Walmart, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link's right in the description to contact us and schedule a call. And of course, we offer full account management, where we're going to be going over all of this daily checklist every single day. And our team shouts and screams when anything is wrong. What I mean by that is they'll send an email to everybody on the whole team, all caps. We just found out this listing is unpublished, and we'll tackle it so quickly because we know one unpublished listing could be the end of the day. We'll also help you with sales and all that fun stuff. But it's important to stay on and stay happy and healthy on Walmart. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, signing out.